It is in 2023 and I have a feeling of regret. I'm watching a YouTube video about a poison I have been eating for my whole life. And everyone I know is also eating it almost daily. I'm watching this doctor talking about diet and I realize I'm making a big mistake that I cannot afford to make. As a man that want to become successful, grow my business and build muscles and get my dream physique. When I realize that, I get angry and a bit scared at the same time because I find out all the bad things that can happen to me if I continue like I'm doing. He talks about this one particular thing that I've used months before. I've been eating a lot of big amounts almost every day. I started realizing that is why I was tired before. That is why I felt so weak. That is why I'm not building that much muscles, because I'm eating this bullshit. The thing he was talking about was sugar and junk food. Fast forward 1 year, I haven't ate any junk food now for over a year, and I was able to grow my business while getting jacked. And this was one big thing that helped me: stopping sugar, stop junk food, and improving my diet. In this video, I'll go over how I got jacked as an entrepreneur by stop eating sugar, junk food, and what foods I started eating instead. And by the way, if you're a full-time entrepreneur, you can get a free 1v1 coaching call with me in my free community, top link in the description. When I used to eat junk food, a lot of sugar, I could eat McDonald's to lunch, I could eat donuts sometimes, I could eat a cake, chocolate cake, chocolate balls, soda, fries, like all this bullshit. I was eating it, and at the time I didn't realize how it was affecting me. But now I look back, like it made me be tired. It made me feel weak, have brain fog, not build that much of muscles. Because when I was tired and weak, I talk to so many entrepreneurs now. Not everyone can realize it themselves, but I see that why they are not building that much of muscle is because their diet is just shit. And it was the same for me. When I had a bad diet, I was skipping workouts because I was too tired. I couldn't get out of my desk or like couch or wherever I want and go to the gym. And if I went to the gym, I couldn't push hard. I needed to have long rest times. My recovery was bad, so it was mostly a shit workout. I didn't go hard. But then when I stopped eating junk food, the difference was so huge. At the end of 2023, when I started quitting junk food, after I watched that video talking about how bad sugar was, that we get diseases, that we have low energy, that we just get a fucked up health of it, I stopped, and in like 2-3 weeks, I had so much more energy. I went to the gym much more. I pushed harder. I remember I went to the gym 20 times in 1 month. It was crazy. From going 2 to 3 times per week to going 4, 5 times. The crazy thing is that me as an entrepreneur, it didn't affect me, because before I went 2 to 3 times, but in the gym I was there for 1 hour and 20 minutes. When I quitted junk food, I was in the gym for maybe 40 minutes. Total before it was 3.5 hours, let's say. Now it was, let's say, 5 times 40 minutes. That's about also 3.5 hours. But I was making so much more progress because I was doing more workouts. I was getting in the same reps. So I was just able to go to the gym more and do harder workouts. Just go to failure. Do the thing that is required to build muscles. Really train hard. Be consistent and train hard. And for me, it makes sense that if I do something more and I do it better, I will get greater results. So, for example, this YouTube video. If I record more YouTube videos and I do them better, I will get more views. Let's say if you do sales calls. If you do more sales calls and you do better sales calls, you will close more clients. Same with the gym. When I started going more and doing harder workouts, I got more muscles. That is how I got more muscles. It also helped with my business a lot because I had more energy to actually sit down at my desk, do some hard work, wake up early, work hard at my business, be able to do that grind. And I also had better focus. Before I could eat McDonald's, I couldn't sit down and do some business work. I was just tired, needed to take a nap, have a wandering mind, have brain fog, and just do waste time, do bullshit things. When I eat every time, now when I eat more clean, I have energy to work hard for long hours. Quitting junk food helped me be much more muscles because I could do more and better workouts, then also work better on my business because I have better focus and more energy. So now you want to stop, but how do you do it? The thing that worked for me was slowly stopping. Every bad habit I wanted to stop, I've done it less and less over time. So junk food, I started having it less and less. I didn't quit right away because I would just relapse. Like if I went from eating junk food almost every day to say no, I'm never gonna have it in my life again, then after 3-4 days I would have it. I wouldn't be able to do it because it's such a big difference. I'm shocking my body from eating it almost daily to never eating it. I have that addiction and it will be too difficult to control myself. If you got like maxed out like mental strength, you can't do that. But for most of us, it's an addiction and it's really hard. The thing that worked for me was slowly having it less and less. I remember I chose Friday. Every Friday I can have junk food. So once a week. Throughout the week, let's say at Wednesday, I had cravings, I saw a cake, I wanted to eat that. But I reminded myself, at Friday I can have it. And that helped me go through it and eat less and less of it. And then I did that for a couple of weeks. Then I went to Friday every 2 weeks, then Friday every 3 weeks. And after those 3 weeks without it, I stood there and it was Friday I could eat this chocolate bar I had been saving for myself. But I stood there and I thought to myself, I don't really have that cravings. And why should I eat it? Why the fuck should I eat it? It makes me become weaker. It will taste good in 5 seconds, but after that I will regret it because I know how weak and how much it affects me, that I will be less muscles, that I won't be able to work hard on my business after that. What did I do? I decided I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna continue like this for my whole life. And it was a bit scary. I thought, will I miss out? Let's say on Christmas, at my birthday, what should I do? Should I eat it? Then I said, fuck that. I'm not a fucking bitch. I won't eat that bullshit anymore. Why? I don't even want to eat it. Because I had slowly scaled down for like 1-2 months. So my addiction was gone. I didn't have a lot of cravings. If I saw something, I could just look at it and say, fuck that, I don't want to eat it. Just the other day, I was having lunch and they had like brownies, chocolate cake. And I didn't even have the thought of thinking to eat it. I didn't even think like it would be so good, because the thing people don't understand is you don't miss out on anything if you stop eating junk food, because it's only in the beginning you put value on the junk food because you have the addiction, you have the cravings to eat it, you think it would taste good. But then when I went months without it, I don't give a fuck about a chocolate cake. It's like any other food for me. It's very easy for me to say no. Someone that eats pizza, junk food, while I'm eating meat, eggs, peanuts, we have the same pleasure. They get pleasure. I think, yeah, this tastes so good. I think this tastes so good. And I'm not even lying. I think my meat and my eggs and my nuts, pods taste good. We get the same like pleasure, satisfaction, enjoyment if you're thinking of that. But only difference is they are getting weaker. They are not building muscles. I am doing it. But we have exactly the same feeling. Who is winning? That's simply because I went 1 month eating less of it and fighting through those 1 month, because it was hard. It was hard to fight through those cravings in the beginning, but it was so worth it because of the 1-2 months. It's only 1-2 months, and then for the rest of my life, now how many years will I live? Probably like 50 years. I won't eat anything. Why? Because I had 2 months where I went through a bit of struggle, and 50 years I will gain without it when I'm healthy. I will probably never get fat or have bad health because I never eat bullshit food. This is fucking powerful. 2 months and 50 years without it. Most people don't understand this. When I see it, like, I think they are retarded, those who eat junk food, because they are becoming worse. But the thing is, they haven't realized, they haven't quitted it. They don't know that it's just addiction, and when they stop, they won't care about it. Or they know when they is fucking weak. But this is how I stopped. Then another thing that helped me was learning from my mistakes. I remember this time I was going to a chiropractor. I was about to fix my knee. It was in 2023. It was when I was trying to stop eating sugar junk food. And I'm hungry. I go into this grocery store and I'm there, I'm looking around, I'm trying to find something to eat. And I end up buying a chocolate bar. It was like, yes, protein bar, but it was some bullshit. It didn't even have a lot of protein. I buy it, I look at it, and it has a lot of sugar. But I think, yeah, this tastes so good. I really like this one. I eat it, and I just after feel fucking dumb. Like, why the fuck did I eat it? Why did I eat that shit? It made no sense. I started reflecting. I remember I opened my phone, write notes before I was going to check my knee. Never buy a chocolate bar from nowhere when you're hungry. Eat, if you just wait when you get home and eat something, or bring your own food. Never go in a grocery store without some real intention. If I don't need to buy some good food like meat or eggs or something, or nuts. That's helped me a lot. And an example for this is switching business model from a business model that you make money from, but you know it's only short term. It's not stable. To switching to a long term that will make more money in the long term. Because when you switch to that long term business, it's gonna be that like it's good. You can do this in like 5-10 years from now. It's hard in the beginning. You won't make a lot of money in the beginning, but then let's say after 5 years you're making millions. But that's the thing. It's with stopping sugar. It's the same. It's hard in the first 2 weeks, but after that you're feeling great. You go the rest of your life is being so much more healthy, building much more muscles, not like beating an addiction. Fucking 99% of the world is addicted to it. I beg you, like, you just look around, be out in public, you see everyone eat that bullshit thing, that poison, that making them weak, making them tired. So you stopping this one thing will make you have an advantage over 99% of the population. Now you know why to stop and you know how to stop. Then what foods to eat instead? The foods I like to eat is meat, eggs, and healthy fats. Every day to my breakfast I have 5 eggs, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. The eggs increase my testosterone, so I get more energy, I build more muscle, and I also get protein for my big ass muscles. Then I have peanut butter, get those healthy fats in, get some calories in, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. When I really bulked up, I used to have like 2-3 tablespoons of peanut butter throughout the day. But now I'm already very big, so I don't need to eat that much of peanut butter. I used to have 1 tablespoon per day. Then also meat. Meat, I have it for lunch and dinner, and it makes me feel great. Like meat, it gives me protein. I feel good. I just love meat, and everyone that I'm talking to that also build a lot of muscles, they are prioritizing meat and eggs. Those two equals muscles. Meat and eggs. Healthy fats like butter, peanut butter, nuts. That is to get calories in to get bigger. And we as entrepreneurs, we don't want to eat carbs because it just gives us, for me, it gave me brain fog. I'm not able to focus hard on my business. So this is like what foods I eat now. Meat, eggs, peanut butter, nuts, like almonds, Brazil nuts, butter. Sometimes I have like cottage cheese. But yeah, this is it. Quit eating junk food. I quit eating junk food because it made me weak. I did by slowly eating less and less, learning from my mistakes, knowing it's gonna be worth it. Then I ate meat, eggs, and healthy fats instead. If you're a full-time entrepreneur and you think this was helpful, you can get a free one-on-one coaching call in my free community, top link in the description. Go check it out, and see you inside. I'm excited to talk with you. And if you like this video, you can also watch this one and become jackpot. Bye.